My name is Dr. Evelyn Shaw. I've been a geriatric doctor for over 3 decades now. There's a moment I've come to expect in many of my appointments. A patient, usually in their late 60s or 70s, leans in and says softly, "Doctor, I just don't feel like myself anymore. I'm tired all the time. I eat, but it's like my body doesn't get what it needs. And I understand. Because after 60, the body doesn't just age, it speaks a new language. Digestion slows, immunity weakens, fatigue sets in. Even the mind feels foggy. These are not failures, they're signals. But here's the hopeful part. You don't always need big changes to feel better. Sometimes it's the smallest habits that make the biggest difference. One of the most overlooked? Fruit. Yes, fruit. The right ones, eaten daily, can work wonders. From supporting memory to easing digestion, from lifting energy to defending your immune system, certain fruits have a quiet, powerful effect. And most people don't even realize it. So if you've ever wondered whether a humble piece of fruit could help you feel more alive again, more like you, stay with me. I'll walk you through 5 of the best fruits to eat daily after 60. And why they might matter more than you think. Section 1: Blueberries, the brain's best friend. Let's talk about blueberries. They may be small, but don't let their size fool you. They pack a mighty punch. Often called brain berries for good reason, blueberries are rich in anthocyanins, a class of antioxidants shown to protect the brain from age-related decline. I had a patient named George, a retired architect in his 70s, who came in worried about forgetfulness. Nothing severe, just the usual tip of the tongue moments. We reviewed his diet, and I noticed a lack of antioxidants. I asked him to add a cup of blueberries to his breakfast each day. 3 months later, he reported feeling clearer, less foggy. Now, blueberries aren't a cure, but studies do back this up. One clinical trial from the University of Exeter found that older adults who consumed blueberries daily showed improved blood flow to the brain and better memory performance in just 12 weeks. For just a handful a day, blueberries offer an astonishing return on investment for both mind and body. If this surprised you, leave a comment below and tell us, do you eat blueberries regularly? And don't forget to like and subscribe to stay with us on this journey of healthy aging. Section 2: Avocado, the heart's guardian. Next up, a fruit some still confuse for a vegetable, the avocado. Creamy, satisfying, and packed with healthy fats, avocado is a game changer for heart health, especially after 60. A dear patient of mine, Lorraine, once said, "Dr. Shaw, I stopped eating fats because I thought they were bad for my heart." That's a common misunderstanding. The truth is, not all fats are the same. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, which have been shown to reduce bad cholesterol and raise good cholesterol, vital for reducing the risk of heart disease. Still the leading cause of death among adults over 60. A 2020 Harvard study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that eating just 2 servings of avocado per week was associated with a 16% lower risk of cardiovascular disease. They also contain potassium more than bananas, in fact, which helps regulate blood pressure, and folate, which supports vascular function. They're also rich in fiber, around 10 grams per fruit, helping with digestion and blood sugar control. Tip: spread it on whole grain toast, dice it into salads, or blend into a green smoothie. Just half an avocado a day can make a lasting impact. Avocados may be soft and subtle in taste, but inside, they carry a strength that protects the very rhythm of your life, your heart. Section 3: Apples, the gentle cleanser. Have you ever felt off in your digestion but couldn't quite explain it? Many seniors experience irregularity or discomfort without realizing it's often linked to gut health, and one simple fruit can help more than you'd expect. I once treated Evelyn, a vibrant 69-year-old who complained of bloating and fatigue. Her diet lacked fiber, and I gently introduced 1 daily apple into her routine. Within weeks, her digestion improved, energy returned, and her mood lifted. "I feel lighter," she told me, beaming. Apples are rich in pectin, a powerful soluble fiber that acts like a gentle broom in the intestines, sweeping away toxins, feeding good bacteria, and stabilizing blood sugar. Studies show that just 1 apple a day can reduce the risk of stroke by 10% and improve overall gut microbiome balance. They also contain quercetin, a compound that lowers inflammation and supports respiratory health, especially after 60. This is crucial. Nearly 26% of seniors report declining lung function, often worsened by poor diet. Another hidden benefit? Apples support hydration. Their high water content makes them an ideal mid-afternoon snack, sweet, satisfying, and quietly therapeutic. So next time you're considering what to grab from the fruit bowl, reach for an apple. A small habit, yes, but one that gently restores balance from the inside out. And if you think apples are simple, wait until you hear about what's next. If you've ever underestimated the power of a simple apple, let us know in the comments what's your favorite way to enjoy this timeless fruit. And if you're finding this video helpful so far, a like or subscribe helps us reach more wonderful people like you. Section 4. Banana, the energy stabilizer. Bananas are often misunderstood. Many seniors avoid them due to concerns about sugar, but these fears are misplaced. Bananas are a rich source of potassium, magnesium, and vitamin B6, nutrients essential for maintaining heart rhythm, muscle function, and cognitive clarity. Unlike processed sugars, the natural sugars in bananas are paired with fiber, allowing for a gradual energy release that supports stamina and alertness throughout the day. I once treated a patient named Elaine, 68, who suffered from frequent dizziness and muscle cramps. She assumed it was just aging, but tests revealed a potassium deficiency common in seniors, especially those on blood pressure medications. A simple addition of 1 banana per day made a marked difference in her symptoms. Elaine now calls it her daily boost. Beyond minerals, bananas are also rich in dopamine precursors, which can help support mood balance. They're gentle on the stomach and beneficial for those managing acid reflux or digestive sensitivity. Tip: enjoy bananas on their own, slice them over oats, or freeze and blend them into a naturally sweet dessert. For best benefits, choose ripe but not overripe bananas to balance taste and nutrition. Bananas aren't flashy, but they're faithful, quietly offering strength, calm, and the reliable energy needed to meet each new day with steadiness. Section 5. Pomegranate, the blood flow booster. Pomegranates might just be the most underestimated powerhouse in the fruit world. Their jewel-like seeds hold more than beauty, they hold strength, vitality, and healing. For seniors, this ancient fruit becomes especially important. I once treated Leonard, 74, recovering from heart surgery. He asked me for something small he could do daily to help his recovery. I recommended pomegranate juice. Within weeks, his blood pressure improved and his energy levels steadily climbed. Research backs this up. A study from Clinical Nutrition showed that just 2 weeks of daily pomegranate juice improved arterial health in older adults. That's a powerful result from such a simple habit. Pomegranates are rich in punicalagins, antioxidants that protect blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and even support memory. A UCLA study found improved verbal memory in older adults who drank pomegranate juice daily for a month. They also aid digestion and fight free radicals, supporting skin and immune health. And their bold, tangy flavor, a burst of life in every bite, both delicious and healing. Tip: sprinkle fresh arils on yogurt or salads, or drink a half glass of 100% pomegranate juice daily. Just make sure it's unsweetened to get the full benefit. If you're watching this thinking, "I've never tried pomegranate," this might be your sign. Start small, but start today. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone you care about. Bonus fruit: nature's secret energy booster. The power of the prickly pear. As a geriatric doctor, I've learned that some of the best remedies aren't found in pharmacies, they come straight from nature. One such gem, the prickly pear, a bright, spiky fruit grown on cactus pads. Often overlooked, this fruit has been used in traditional medicine for centuries, and now, science is catching up with why it deserves a spot in your routine. Take Helen, 70, for lively, sharp, but struggling with low energy. "I sleep, but I never feel rested," she told me. Her blood sugar wasn't diabetic yet, but it fluctuated often. These shifts caused energy crashes, especially mid-morning. For many seniors, this gray zone of impaired glucose tolerance is more common than we admit, and it often goes unaddressed. So we changed her diet. Among other things, we added prickly pear 3 times a week. Why? Because it's rich in compounds like betalains and fiber natural tools to slow carb absorption and keep blood sugar stable. A 2012 study in Nutrition Journal showed that older adults who consumed prickly pear had fewer post-meal glucose spikes, meaning steadier energy. Another study from the University of Vienna found that prickly pear also has antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects, both essential for fighting the kind of low-grade inflammation that leads to chronic fatigue in aging bodies. And beyond energy, this fruit supports the immune system, provides magnesium for muscles, and even reduces cramping. Helen noticed the difference in just 2 weeks. "I don't crash after breakfast anymore," she said, "and I even made it through my walk without needing a nap." It wasn't magic. It was nourishment consistent and calming. Just one simple fruit, creating measurable change in her daily rhythm. If you want to try prickly pear, here's how. Peel carefully, watch those spines. Then slice it into salads or blend into smoothies. Juice works too, just make sure it's 100% natural and unsweetened. Start with half a cup once or twice weekly and observe how your body responds. If you're on medication, especially for blood sugar, check with your doctor first. But if you're feeling tired more often than you'd like, this quiet little fruit may hold surprising power. Because sometimes fatigue isn't about age, it's about imbalance. And prickly pear may just bring things back into harmony. Final reflection: a fruitful shift after 60. Health after 60 isn't about radical diets or drastic changes, it's about consistent care, gentle choices, and learning to listen to your body's whispers. As a doctor, I've watched simple things like fruit become powerful allies in restoring energy, mental clarity, and emotional balance. Every piece of nourishment matters more now than ever before. If you've felt foggy, tired, or just not quite yourself lately, know this: you're not alone, and you're not without options. Whether it's blueberries boosting your brain, bananas restoring your balance, or the surprising strength of prickly pear, each one offers a quiet revolution from the inside out. You've come this far with us, and that means something. If you found this helpful, like the video, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. We read every message and love hearing how these insights resonate in your life. Your presence here means we're building this journey together. And if you're ready for more, don't miss our story on "She Thought It Was Just Fatigue." It wasn't. It's a heartfelt reminder of how easily symptoms get dismissed and how one visit changed everything. Click the card on screen or find the link in the description. We'll see you there.